This is OR1.
Remember Dr. Nedra Dodds, the plastic surgeon called a threat to public safety. 2 women died after she performed surgery on them. Their parents blame her.
I know that it's very painful for a parent to believe, but at the same time, those are not the facts.
This is the picture Dr. Dodds probably doesn't want you to see. It's her mugshot, taken after a Cobb County, Georgia grand jury indicted her on felony murder charges.
Felony murder carries a mandatory life sentence.
The grand jury also indicted Dodds' former medical partner, Dr. Kevin McCowan. In addition to felony murder, the 2 doctors face charges of aggravated battery and theft by deception. Both Dr. Dodds and Dr. McCowan got out of jail after posting bond. It all started when the 2 young women walked into Dodds' Opulence Aesthetic Medicine, a plastic surgery med spa in Kennesaw, Georgia, outside Atlanta. Unfortunately, both left the facility in an ambulance and ended up dead at a local hospital.
We came to the conclusion that we believe criminal acts had in fact occurred.
All 37-year-old April Jenkins wanted was liposuction and fat injections in her butt. But what she got, according to the coroner's report, was a damaged liver, punctured diaphragm, and a rag stuffed in her mouth. Her father, Hal, is devastated.
Someone that's supposed to be professional and let something like this happen to her, I can't understand it. Thank you. Just can't understand.
4 months after April died, 28-year-old Erica Bobrin went in to have her silicone butt implants removed. The police report says Erica was in cardiac arrest and lying in a pool of blood when paramedics arrived. The report goes on to say Dr. Dodds, who was board certified in emergency medicine, waited 22 minutes before fire personnel was called.
I was lucky. I could have been number 3, you know? I mean, I really should not be here.
Deidre Mowry feels blessed to be alive, and she says Dr. Dodds botched her lipo procedure. So does this patient who lived to tell her story.
They crucified me, one to my left, one to my right, and then they was down there holding my feet down or whatever, so I wouldn't move, you know, because I'm wiggling, and it was like, you know, be still.
Melisha Quarles says she's lucky to be alive after lipo and a tummy tuck. Instead of flat abs, she got this, a tummy without a belly button. That's right. She says Dodds completely removed her navel, and she got a horrible infection.
And I looked, and then blood was all on my hand. That's when I was like, you know, really went in a panic. Like, oh my God, y'all let me go. I'll go to the emergency room. Y'all just stop right now. Please just let me go. Please, I'm begging. I felt for my life.
Melisha claims she was restrained against her will and wasn't given enough anesthesia. In her twilight state, she says she could feel the intense pain of the scalpel piercing her abdomen.
I said, oh my God. I said, please stop. I feel it. You just cut me. You just stepped me. I said, please let me go.
So what happened? This former employee, who doesn't want to be identified, tells our Atlanta affiliate WGCL Dr. Dodds' troubles began when she had marital problems.
She used to pay attention to what she was doing. She used to be there very thorough, and we could see over the course of 6 months where she started to kind of spin out of control. Her work started to get sloppier. She wasn't taking the time that she needed to take as a surgeon.
Dodds was ordered to appear before a meeting of the entire Georgia State Medical Board. In a 7-page decision, they suspended her license, saying her continued practice of medicine poses a threat to the public health, safety, and welfare. But it wasn't over yet. Dodds then appeared before an administrative law judge.
I am not the first physician to lose a patient.
The judge didn't buy her argument, revoking her license to practice. Now, Dr. Dodds is in her toughest legal battle ever as she faces 2 potential life sentences, and this former patient is showing no mercy.
I don't think that she should ever be able to practice even here in the United States or any planet or Jupiter.
Reporter Adam Murphy from our station partner WGCL is with me now. Adam, what is next for Dr. Dodds?
Dr. Dodds has bonded out of jail and is awaiting trial, but before that happens, there will be numerous court appearances and hearings. In fact, the next hearing is scheduled for February 29th.
Adam, I know that many of her former patients have told you that Dr. Dodds botched their surgeries. Will those women be asked to actually testify against her?
Well, it's not likely. The charges against Dr. Dodds are based on two of her patients and their treatment, April Jenkins and Erica Bobrin. Now, the prosecutor will have to prove that these two patients died during the commission of a felony, which would be aggravated battery. So it really doesn't matter what the others had experienced, because this particular trial will be focused just on those two individuals that lost their life, which would be April Jenkins and Erica Bobrin.
Certainly some alarming allegations. Reporter Adam Murphy from our station WGCL, thanks for the update.